Hello friends, how is everyone doing? Well, today I finally decided I was going to make that Arroz con Gandules video. Several people have been asking for it, and this one is especially for my friend Miss Kiernan, my colleague. And so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I went ahead and got some ingredients at the Spanish store that I've talked about with you. And I'm going to go ahead and cut the ham. By the way, you're going to need a nice caldero or pot, rice pot. And these are very good. I'll leave a link in the description box so that for places where you can find those. I think I got this one at the Spanish store a while ago. So the first thing I'm going to do, let me move you closer so that you can see what I'm doing. Oh, let me show you real quick. I harvested these from my garden. Remember these? These are jautillas. So I harvested those from my garden, as well as some green peppers. I'll get those out of the way. Uh-oh, one fell. And let's see, let's move this closer so that you can see what I'm doing. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm cutting the ham, getting the let me rinse my hands. Getting the fat off of it, because I don't like to. I mean, I leave some of the fat on there because it gives the rice a good flavor, but not too much. Not too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the stove to medium right now. I'm gonna put about, let's see, how much oil do I put in it? A tablespoon of olive oil. Tablespoon of olive oil so that I can fry the ham on there. And then I'm going to cut this in bite sizes. So I see my sister is online. You're very good, so you cook very well. So I probably learned this from you. So yeah. Here's my sister. I am blessed to have three wonderful sisters that God gave me. They taught me a lot. So yeah, making some arroz con gandules. Making arroz con gandules. So yeah, I may keep this bone just because I like to make broth with it and soup. Things like that. I have some lentils in there, so I may make a lentil soup and use this ham bone for that. Let's see, do I have enough ham? That was a small piece, so I may cut, I think I'm gonna cut another piece of this one. Let me wash it. Oh yeah, that other one, I did wash it before I put it in the plate. All right, so let's wash this. There. So I think I'm gonna put some more ham because it doesn't have too much ham and there's a lot of fat. So I'm going to cut the fat. Cut it up. Don't cut your finger, Marie. It's not going to be good. Woo. All right, and I'm saving this. I'm going to put it in another bag. Leave that there. Okay, so I have my ham. I'm going to turn it up to high because you know me, I like to cook on high. Get it rolling. Okay, so the next thing, while the ham is cooking here, I'm going to put some sofrito in it. I was going to make a sofrito video today, but when I went to the Spanish store, they didn't have recao, which is the long cilantro leaves. So you can't have sofrito without recao. I mean, it's just not. So I did buy cilantro, but I couldn't find the, let me get a spoon. Couldn't find the recao, so I have some in my garden, but not enough for sofrito. So I went ahead and bought freshly made sofrito. And this one's good because it doesn't have MSG. So there's 2 tablespoons of sofrito. And that's all going to cook together with the ham and the olive oil in there. Oh my goodness, it already smells so good. Can you smell it, Michael? Oh, he has his head. You hear me? No?
No, I don't feel it yet.
You don't smell it yet? Oh, it's coming. All right. So I have the 1 tablespoon of olive oil, cut up a ham steak, and 2 tablespoons of sofrito. And now I'm gonna put the gandules in, the pigeon peas. Now I like to get the bag of gandules, the dried ones, and then leave them soaking in water overnight and then cook them the next day. Those actually taste better in the rice, but I didn't have that today, so I'm gonna go ahead and which is fine. Some people use the water in it. I don't. I throw it away and rinse them and then put them in the rice. Okay, let me go ahead and rinse them real quick. Rinsey, rinsey. Okay, so there's my gandules, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw them in there. Where's my white spoons? I had all these white spoons, and now I can't find them. Yeah. All right, I guess I'll use this one. So this gets hot, so I have to use the mitten so I don't burn myself. And there's the gandules, the ham, the sofrito, and the olive oil all cooking together. That goodness. All right. So, of course, I'm going to put some green olives. These don't have the seed on the inside. It has actually red peppers. Let me rinse this. Okay, so you can skip this step or not. I like them, so I put about 12 of them, and then I just put a little bit of the juice in there too. Basically, they're in vinegar, so it's a vinegary taste. Put these back in the fridge. And let's see. I think I'm going to put a tablespoon of coconut oil. So I don't think 1 tablespoon of oil is enough to get all those flavors in there. Well, it has, let's see, the ham has fat. No, I'm still going to do it. All right, so 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, all in there. Yummers. Yummers. Okay. And I have apple cider vinegar. I'm just going to do a little top. It's the equivalent of about a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Again, we're just adding some yumminess to it. Okay, and then I'll put this one away. I clean as I go. All right, so this goes back here. And this is my tomato paste. I'm going to put about that much, about a tablespoon, to give it that nice red color. I shouldn't be using metal on metal. Someone threw away all the white. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to put 2 cups of filtered water. This one I'm not going to put in yet because I want to see how much rice I'm going to put in it first. And I have my pink Himalayan salt. And let's do, well, wrong side. Let's open the other side. Okay, so I'm going to do looks like 1 tablespoon of salt. And you can always taste it and add more if you think it needs more. But I think that'll be enough. That'll be enough. All right, this goes back in the fridge. And, oh, thank you. Can you hand me a Ziploc bag, please? So that I can put this ham away? Yeah, small. Yay, Michael got me a spoon. Thank you. You want to be in the video? I keep trying to get him to be in the video. I don't know why he won't get on the video. It's fun. All right, I'm not gonna save that, but I will save this in the fridge. All right. Oh, I forgot this one. I put this in that bag that I just put in the fridge. Okay, so, all right, so this is boiling here, or almost boiling. We're gonna wait a little bit, letting all those flavors cook together. I think I'm gonna put like another cup of water. So 2 and 1 more. Yep. Okay, so 3 cups of water so far in there. Yummers. All right. I'm coming. Sound effects. All right, so we got that rice going. How's everyone doing on this beautiful morning? Is it morning yet? No, it's afternoon. It's 2 o'clock. Afternoon, or whenever you're watching this. Ay, qué rico. It smells so good. But, you know, I can't say I cooked Spanish food if I don't use my pilon. So I have some oregano leaves that I keep in my kitchen. And so they dry, and these are the little dry leaves that I'm going to put in my pilon. And now I'm going to get some garlic. Let's see. These are big. My goodness. All right, I think one of them should be enough. Yeah. Even though I put the sofrito in there, I still like to add extra garlic and oregano to my dishes. You don't have to do this. But I just love the flavor of garlic. So, compost. I save all my scraps for my compost. And then I just put it back in the earth. On earth. Guys, I'm so excited. Today I'm doing something really special. I am making a bug hotel in my backyard. I've been doing some research about it because I want to bring more butterflies and ladybugs and bees to my garden so that my vegetables get pollinated. My fruits and vegetables get pollinated. So I'm working on that, and I figured out a way to do it that is going to be very different than anything that I've seen. Okay, so I mashed the garlic and the oregano leaves in there, and I put a little bit of water in there, very little, like 2 or 3 tablespoons, just get it to come out of the pilon. And now we're talking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, smells good. Now I did put 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, but some people like it redder than that. So what you can do, and what I will do, is I will add some anato to it, okay? So just sprinkle some anato in there, and it gives it a little bit of red color to the rice, so it's nice and red, and it's very Puertorrican. All right, so I have, remember, I don't use sazon because it has MSG and all kinds of junk in it that make me sick, and I don't want to be sick. So I bought the ingredients that are in sazon without the MSG at the Spanish store. And this is the cumin. And I'm just going to put a couple of little seeds of it because it's very strong. If you put too much, it's overpowering. So I just put a couple, 3 or 4 of them. Cilantro I don't need because it was in the sofrito. Parsley, no. And coriander, no. So just a little bit of that. And I think we're good. A little bit of black pepper. You know, I like to use a lot of spices. So, all right. So it's nice boiling, all those flavors coming together. That ham just kind of, oh, by the way, if you are vegan and you don't use ham, some people substitute the ham with mushroom. So you could do mushroom or you can do vegetables in the rice. So you don't have to have the meat in a arroz con gandules to make it taste good. We just prefer to have the ham, but some people don't, and that's okay. You know, whatever works for you. Okay. So now my rice, I use long grain rice, and some people use the shorter grain. That's fine. You can use whichever. This one, let me smell it. No, it's not. I used to have jasmine rice in here, but we ran out, and we got the other kind. I actually prefer the jasmine rice, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put, this is 1 cup and 2 cups. Let me see. I just checked the consistency of it. Yeah, I think 2 cups of rice should work for us. That should be good enough. And now I'm going to let it boil. I'm not going to cover it yet. I'm going to let it boil and let the water dry out. Then I will mix it one more time and cover it. Okay? All right. Okay, so while this is drying, technically you're not supposed to mix it too much because it gets mushy sometimes. So I'm going to throw this water away because I'm not going to use it. Let me see if I can get one of my family members to go cut some plantain leaves. Because what we do in Puerto Rico is that we have our plantain trees outside in the yard. And when we make arroz con gandules, we go and we cut a piece and we cover the rice when it's dry and put the top on it. And it gives it that nice pasteles smell, which pasteles is another dish that we eat that's very delicious. So if I don't see any of my family members come by, nope, they're all in their rooms, I may run and get it and come back because you gotta have the plátano leaf on your rice in order for it to be Puerto Rican and good. All right. So give me about 1 minute and I'll be right back. Okay. I'll be back. Don't leave. Yay, I'm back. See, I told you it would be fast. Okay, so I went to my yard, my front yard, and I have plátano and guineo plants. So I just went ahead and cut a piece, and that's going to go on top. I'm going to wash it, rinse it off, and just kind of wait for it. Just kind of leave it here on this little plate. And then when the rice is dry, I'll go ahead and put it on top, and it gives it a nice scent, and it also helps it cook faster when it has that leaf on there. So, it smells so good. So here's what I want to do. I'm making the arroz con gandules. I think I'm going to make picadillo with it. And picadillo is ground beef, and it's made very similar to the albóndigas that I did in one of my other videos, but I don't make the meatballs. I just mix the meat, and it's kind of loose there. It's not in any shape. So that's what I'm going to do while the rice is cooking. You were wondering what was. Okay. My sister. I love my sister. Sisters, all 3 of them. I love them. Okay, so I have another little pot here. And I'm gonna go ahead and make the picadillo there. I didn't even know I was gonna show you how to make picadillo. You see? 2 in 1. 2 in 1. Okay, so I got the ground beef. I'm gonna go ahead and brown it there. Then I'm gonna put all the seasonings in it. And that's gonna be the side for my rice, my awesome and amazing rice. So boom. Oh, okay. The bug hotel. Yes, the bug hotel is gonna keep all those lovely insects pollinating. Oh, why is this still frozen? It's been down. All right. Anyway, it's not too frozen. Okay, let me get a top. Let me get a top for this. To figure out a way to organize these tops, because when I go to get a top, let's see, is this one? Yep. Everything falls in there. Everything falls in there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover that and put it on medium. Put a little bit of this water that I said I was gonna use. Just put a couple of drops just to kind of get it to defrost. And all right, and my rice is starting to dry. I'm gonna move it over here so you can see what's happening with the rice. Okay, so see, it starts to dry and then it bubbles. When the bubbles get really, really tiny, you mix it one more time, and then you cover it, and then you put you set the stove to 3, or like it's low, not really, really low, but lower. Okay. There it is. My meat is browning for my picadillo. My arroz con gandule is smelling amazing. I'm like, what, did I forget something? That I'm so used to making it that I don't have anything written down. It's in my brain. But then I keep thinking I forgot something. Okay, so this is perfect. All right. So now mixy. And yep, it's nice and dry the way it's supposed to be. Not completely dry, but dry enough. So I'm gonna put it down on 3.5. And then I have my platano leaf. I'm gonna put my platano leaf right on top of it like so. And just kind of push it in there a little bit on the sides. And it's gonna get softer as it gets hot. It'll get softer and it'll fit right in there. And then I'm gonna put the top on it. And boom, I don't have to touch it again. I give it about 25 minutes and it'll be done. So let's go ahead and take care of the picadillo. I kind of want to cook it over here so we can see it. Let me wipe that. Let me wipe this burner. Make sure that there were no, whoa, this is not even plugged in. Is this working? What's going on here? All right. Michael, is the front burner working? It doesn't look like it's plugged in. It's weird. All right, well, this is how I repair my stove. My friends, it wasn't even plugged in. All right, so there, plugging it in without electrocuting myself. All right, so I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna actually put this one on high. So I moved it so now you can see it better. Okie dokie, and I'm turning this one off so I don't burn anything else. Oh yeah, I do tend to burn things, so anyway, you can't really see my face. There. All right, so I put the meat on high so that it starts to kind of boils faster when you cover it. And while that is browning, I'm going to get the sofrito again, because yes, we use sofrito for picadillo. I think picadillo is a Cuban dish. I think that's where I learned it, but I could be wrong. All right, throwing this away. Pretty much all the stuff that I used A lot of the stuff that I used for the rice, I'm gonna use for the picadillo. Okay, so this is clean, but I am going to use some of the green peppers, fresh green peppers. I don't know if we have onions here. Nope. All right, so these are my ajíes and green peppers from my garden that I'm going to be using in the picadillo. And then I cut some onions also. You get some onions, they're behind you. All right. And I have some onions. And what else do I put in there? That's it. All right, so I need another white spoon. Another white spoon. Okay, I'm browning my ground beef. And I mean, you can do, I usually like to have the fried chicken or, usually it's fried chicken or fricassé but my husband had already put the ground beef down to make tacos. And so I said, change of plans. We're making picadillo with the arroz con gandules. So that's what we're doing.
Get the stove to work.
Yeah. Yeah. So later on, I am going to take the camera out and show you, and I may do a live stream of me working on the bug hotel because I'm really, really excited about it. I have no idea how it's going to come out. I don't have a plan in terms of something written on paper. I'm just going to go with what I have. So see what happens. Very last minute stuff. All right, so my meat is browning. It doesn't really have a whole lot of fat in it. I don't even think I have to drain it because it's so lean. There's no fat in it. So I may leave it. Sometimes a little fat is good. It's a nice taste. Okay. All right. Yep. I'm not draining it this time. I really like the fact that it's doesn't have any fat in it. So let me go ahead and put a tablespoon of sofrito. Okay, so a tablespoon of sofrito. A little bit of adobo. And this one is Badia, so it doesn't have MSG, which is great because we don't need MSG. And I'm just kind of sprinkling, I would say maybe a teaspoon of it is what I put in there. I'm gonna put a tablespoon of tomato paste. Tablespoon of tomato paste. Right. Might as well finish it up. Yep. All right. ¡Qué rico! That's what we say. Eso está rico, nena. Rico with your Puerto Rican accent. Mira, qué bueno está eso. Now we're gonna cut the green pepper. Okay, let all those flavors merge in there. I could put green olives in it, and I usually do, but because I put so many in the rice, I'm not going to. But you can if you want to. If you're making white rice, definitely put green olive in the picadillo. All right, so I got my organic green peppers and my ajíes. I haven't tried these to see if they're spicy or not. Let me ver. They're not spicy. They're the real deal. They're real ajíes. Ay, qué rico. I wasn't even sure if they were gonna be spicy or not. I didn't know because I had seen the plant and I just went ahead and replanted it. But I didn't know if they were spicy ones because sometimes in the Spanish store they sell these that look like the ajíes that we use in Puerto Rico, but then when you try them, they're really spicy. So I just cut an ajíes and I'm just gonna throw it in there. And then I'm gonna slice this pimiento, green pepper. We call it pimiento. And I'm gonna throw it in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut the other one. Because I just got 2 more in el jardín, in the garden. So I got plenty, plus I love it. It gives it kind of a pepper steaky kind of flavor. When you use lots of green pepper, gives it that nice pepper steak. I can't talk right now. Pepper steak flavor. All right. So now all I have left is to throw in the onions and then I'll turn it. Let me turn it down now to 5, which is medium heat. And then I'm going to get this onion peeled and put this in my compost. Maybe. Hey. Yummers. And I think I may have a surprise for you. And of course my nose is itching. Ugh. My nose is itching from peeling the onion. Ay, Dios mío. Ugh. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, my goodness, I think I'm going to cry here. All right. My first crying video. All right. Just kidding. My nose itches, but I'm not going to cry. All right, so that was too big of an onion. So I'm not going to use that piece because this is enough. All right, so I'm saving this right here. Right here. Sorry about the noises. But my nose is itchy, itchy, itchy. Okay. All right, so there's my picadillo. Onions, green peppers, una cucharada de sofrito, 1 tablespoon of sofrito. I have to adobo, and I'm going to put a little more black pepper. And you know what I like to put on picadillo? So, and when I say salsa, I mean salsa. I like to put this, especially if it's medium, not mild. I don't know if this one, yep, this one is medium. So it gives it kind of that little spicy kick. Okay, so I put a tablespoon of this, heaping tablespoon of salsa to give it that little bite, you know, that little oomph there. All right. How much water did I put in here? I think I put a cup of water. You don't want it to be too watery, but also you don't want it to be too dry. However, the onions and the green peppers, they release some water's natural juices that they have, so we should be good. All right, so all of it is mixed up nicely here. I am going to put maybe half a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in it, just because I didn't put olives in it, and I like that vinegary hint. It's just half a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and annatto to give it a little bit of red, even though it has enough red. Put a little sprinkle of it. And garlic. I'm just going to do a little bit of garlic powder just because I love garlic so much. You know, all these recipes, you can adjust it to your preferences and what you like to eat. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it down to 3. So the rice, it was on 3.5. I'm turning it down to 3. And the meat is on 3. Okay, and there's my, you want to see my arrocito? All right. Yay! It's kind of a little paler than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. It's still going to taste delicious. All right. So the surprise I have for you. I taste my recipe first. I'm the taster. And of course my family. My husband loves my Spanish food. All right, so there's I'm going to put my peppers away. The peppers that I got in my jardín, in my garden. All right, so remember I told you I have a surprise for you. I'm going to get the surprise. Let's see. Let me see if I can find. No, I'm not using that one. All right, see, this is what happened when I do improvised stuff. But you know what? You know what I like about these videos? They're very raw. This is how we do it kind of thing. We don't worry too much about the editing, even though I would love it if I could edit. That would be fantastic. I have oil. So I have arroz con gandules, picadillo, and oil. What do you think I'm going to do? Let's see. Take a guess. I'm going to go ahead and walk over here and grab some stuff. What do you think I'm gonna do? Ta 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 ta. With plátanos, with plantains. What do you think I'm gonna do? There's another Spanish Puertorrican tool that we use. What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm making tostones. So yay! If you've heard me talk about tostones, and I've told you I'm going to make a video on how to make tostones. Guess what? Today's the day. Today's the day. I'm making the whole thing. Rice, meat, and tostones. All in one video. How do you like that? How do you like that? Okay. So I'm going to take this plantain. I need a knife. So now, see how I make tostones. Please don't let me burn myself. The last time I made tostones, I burned myself. I had a burnt right here. It's gone. I burned myself because it jumps and then it's a little crazy. But so you cut the edges first and then you make a line in the middle and then you kind of do one of these. You kind of just peel it out like that. And it's easier to do it underwater. Like it peels faster if you do it underwater. But this is really how you would peel a plantain. Just in case you've never done this, you never know. I can't assume that everyone that's watching this knows how to peel a plantain. Most of you probably do, but there you go. All right. And where is this going? To my compost, of course. All right. And do I want to make 2? Usually what I do, because if I don't make them, they're going to turn yellow, which I could save 2 to make pastelón, which is another recipe I haven't done. So I'm going to do 2. I'm going to cut 2 green plantains, 2 plátanos verdes. Cut it like this. See? And then I use my nails. If you don't have nails, you're in trouble. No, I'm kidding. You can use a knife. I can use my nails, so I just use my nails. All right. So, like I say, it's easier to do it underwater because it peels faster. But for the sake of this video, let me turn the meat down to 2 and the rice. Because it's almost done. It's almost done. All right. I live washing my hands all throughout the whole. Okay, so this is hot enough. So what I'm gonna do, let me show you what I do. Get over here. All right, so basically I'm gonna cut them in like pieces this big, like that. And then I'm gonna put them in the oil. And you have to be ready when that oil is hot, you probably should cut everything and then throw them in because, and I put them in order so that I remember which one I put in first, so that I remember. Let me turn it down to 7 because it's too high and I'm not gonna have time to turn it fast enough. So, pero mira, que rico. And guess what? Since I'm making tostones, guess what I'm going to teach you how to make? Pues claro que sí, mayo ketchup. Mayo ketchup is the dip that we use for the tostones, which is to die for. Okay, so I got my tostones frying there, and I need a fork. Can I find a fork? Right? Yeah. It smells so good in here. It smells really good. All right. So I'm going to start with the first one that I put in, and I'm going to start turning it. You don't want it to burn. You want it to just get yellow a little bit, and then you turn it. This pan has a lot more oil to use for tostones, but it works. And I use Smart Balance oil. I don't know if I've shown you the bottle before, but I'll get it and show you. So the plantains usually are 8 to 10, per dollar, but now per dollar. Which kind of stinks. It says omega-3 ALA, cholesterol-free. It's cholesterol. All right, let me get a plate. I should get a Christmas plate since Christmas is coming. You need this. All right. My nose is itchy ever since I cut that onion. Okay, let me see if it's done. I think it needs a little more, but I'm just gonna check. The way I check, I put it on here, on the tostonera, and then I squish it. If it's still hard, then it's not ready. But if it goes right down, it's ready. It needed a little bit more, see? But it's perfect. Now I'm gonna put it aside right here, and then I'm gonna squish a couple more. So I kind of drain a little bit the oil, and then I put it on my tostonera like so, and then I squish it like that. And I take it out, repeat the process. And you want the plantains to be very, very green for tostones. If it starts getting a little yellow, it's not gonna turn out. It's gonna be a mess. So you wanna make sure that they're nice and green. Okay, so if I keep squishing them without looking at the plantains, I'll let them burn. So what I do is I keep an eye on the ones that I'm frying. Keep an eye. And see, that one wasn't cooked enough. All right, let me turn this one around and make sure that they're ready to be squished. Let me go ahead and take some out. So I don't want to burn them. Just take them out and put them on the plate. Not the big ones. The big ones need to cook more. The smaller ones can come out. Oh my goodness, I'm making a whole meal just for you. Whole Puertorrican meal. My nose is itchy. Whew. Okay, so basically, once you get them all out and squish them, you put the flat ones right in the oil again. And now it's when they get crunchy and yummy and delicious. There's other recipes that you can make with the tostones. One is called mofongo, which is you do the process that I'm making, but there's an extra step where you add bacon. What else do you add in mofongo? I don't know. I have to look it up. I haven't made it in a while. Garlic. Mofongo is the best. All right, so let me go ahead and throw these tostoncitos in there, the ones that I squished. Ooh, without burning yourself. Ow. I'm okay. I'll live. All right, so now they're really getting crunchy in there. And while that happens, I keep squishing the other ones without forgetting that if I don't keep an eye on this, they will burn. So this all happens very quickly. Now, some people have water with adobo on the side, and before they throw it in the oil, they put it in the water. But guess what? I always burn myself when I do that. So I'd rather not, even though the flavor is not going to be as good. Oh, my nose. I'd rather not do that just because I don't want to burn myself. But definitely it tastes a lot better when you do that one extra step. Okie dokie. This is the last one that I need to squish. I'll make it fat. All right. So yeah, here we are making tostones. I wonder if my friend Emily is gonna come over. I wonder if she's watching this video. Girl, you better get over here and have some comida latina con tu amiga. Anyone, if you're out there and you're close enough, get your tiny over here. Come eat. Natalie, come over. Vecina, come over. Vecina is gonna come supposedly to dye my hair, but I did it this morning, so maybe she'll come and have tostones with me. My vecina boricua. Okay, vecina is neighbor, by the way. In case you didn't know. All right, so there's my tostones. They're frying there. I'm gonna get my pilon because I'm gonna make the mayo ketchup, and the mayo ketchup requires ketchup, mayo. I'm gonna use this one, about this big, garlic clove, and I'm gonna squish it. Squishy, squishy. I can't do this on the stove. That's why I came over here. Squishy, squishy. What happened? Oh, man. All right. Let me rinse it. I'm like dropping everything today. Okay. Yummers. All right. So I have my garlic in there. So I'm just going to squish it. I'm not going to put anything else in it. No salt, no oregano, just the garlic. And I'm going to make sure to chop it really, really, really well. And get these tostones out before I burn them. You got to pay attention or you're going to burn your food. And I am known for that. Did I ever tell you that I've had to call 911 twice for burning stuff in my toaster oven, on the stove? I didn't burn a house down or anything, but I thought I was. So I was panicking and I called, but then I was able to control it. And then I apologized for calling them for nothing. All right, so there's my, mira que rico. There's my tostones plate. You want some? You can make it. I just taught you how to make it. All right, so now, Put the oil in here. And I'm going to show you how to make the maju ketchup. Let me move this back. All right. So I have the garlic in here. I'm going to get the mayo and the ketchup. Where's my mayo? Oh no, don't tell me it's all the way in the back. Ay, qué suerte tienen los que no se bañan. All right. So here's my mayo and my ketchup. And I'm gonna get, let's see, this one. This could work. I don't want it to be too small, so we don't want to be able to dip it. Okay, so I squish my garlic. I'm gonna put my garlic in there. Get a spoon. Okay, so there's my garlic. I'm gonna take it out and put it in this glass container. All right, then I'm gonna take. I'm gonna put about a tablespoon. No, not a tablespoon. A whole bunch. Yeah, I like to make a lot because I can keep using it. I can save whatever I don't make. Okay, so I put about this much ketchup. I don't know how much that is. Maybe 5 tablespoons. And then I'm gonna put the same amount of mayo. Approximately. There you go. All right. So I got mayo. I got ketchup, and I got the garlic, and I'm gonna mixy. Wait, I forgot black pepper. Let's throw some black pepper in there, just for good luck. There. All right. So you're gonna mixy. That's how I make my maju. Make it. Do you add something else? No. All right. There's my, this like a little dip that we use for our tostones. All right, so we're gonna do the taste test. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. All right, I'm gonna get the crunchy one. So there's the tostones. Let me turn it up. Hey, I'm all sweaty. Tostones, maju ketchup, and you just dip and taste. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Delicious. I'm going to show you the rice. It should be done. It should be done by now. I'm going to show you the rice. You get it. Okay, so just remove the leaf. Mix it up nicely. Me quedó hincho. It's a little pale looking. We like it a little bit redder or more orange, more of an orange. But it smells amazing, and I know it's going to taste even better. So there's my arrocito con gandules. Bien rico, bien puertorriqueño. And my picadillo. Picadillo, mira que rico. All right, and there's the green peppers and the onions all around it, all over it. On the side, and you're good to go. You're good to go. So guys, whew, that was a workout. So subscribe, share, like, comment, and check out the links below for the items that I used in this recipe. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day and enjoy life. Besitos.